I assume Homelander's here.
Hey.
He's got to rub it in extra hard.
Heavy flow day?
You're such an asshole.
You thinking of popping my melon?
So he knows.
Can't have an easy shanking the old man like that. But, if it's any consolation, he was ready to do exactly the same to you.
Oh my god, was he really?
You're not his daughter. You're his weapon. As promised, original recipe, all 11 herbs and spices.
Compound V, you trying to upgrade? Is Homelander like assembling his own little Legion of Doom?
I'm glad you chose your own kind.
God, he's kind of like Magneto, too. Butcher, are you starting to become addicted to this shit? I mean, it does appear that it might be physiologically addicting, considering how he seemed to be going through it when he wasn't on it. But a lot of drugs are also sort of like psychologically addicting. You just sort of get you just start to crave the feeling. It doesn't really change anything physiologically, but you need that feeling.
I want to try some.
I was about to say, I knew he wanted to do it too.
This shit's poison, Huey. Lad like you don't want no part of it.
Wait, you mean like a loser?
I wonder if this stuff is kind of like the super soldier serum from Captain America, where it amplifies what's in you.
Homelander almost lasered me in half in front of her, and it was like I was back with every belief that I ever had, just taking it.
I wouldn't feel bad about that. He is a god. You can't stand toe-to-toe against a god.
Please. Because right now, I am so angry that I can't even breathe.
I mean, how are you going to hide this from the other boys, man? I mean, if you're that angry, you're just going to use powers without meaning to.
It's not power. It's punishment. You don't deserve none of it.
What did you do?
I mean, Butcher's done a lot of fucked up shit in his life, so maybe.
Unbelievable. 80 over 60. Your entire life is imploding, and it's as if you're reading fucking John Grisham.
This is an aspect of the character that he's the stand-in for that I know about from the comics. That apparently one of the things that freaks out Homelander is how unflappable he is. See? Still afraid of him, even though he's just a man.
I used to be intimidated by you. And now I look at you, I have no idea why.
Wonder if he's actually going to kill him in this.
You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
Well, moment of truth. He's either going to kill him now or never.
You know, when I was little, they did the same thing to me.
So you're trying to make her super. But what's she going to get? It might end up killing her. Or it might end up killing you. Oh, Vicky. How do you know that Homelander didn't give you a tainted version?
Just a pinch.
Figured it was going to go right into the spinal fluid. Tell you, the fucked up things we do out of love, man. Humans are at their worst when we are worried about loss. Clearly, no, you didn't go to electrical school. That's super dangerous.
Red Dawn, motherfucker.
Red Dawn.
Rocky IV, motherfucker.
He's just gonna call out movies every time he does something to them. I see vacuum tubes. This is some old ass shit. Yeah, they are winter soldiering this. So I was thinking that maybe they were using Soldier Boy's blood to make their own version of Compound V. Or maybe this is where Compound V comes from in the first place.
No.
Wait, no, because there were a whole superhero team and everything back when he was in Payback. So no, they already had Compound V. But this might be how Russia is getting Compound V. Is that a mouse? Superpowered mouse?
Says his name is Jamie. Are you gay, Jamie? No, don't fuck with it. Just leave him alone.
I'm telling you, man. That's a super guinea pig.
Who's a handsome petit little gerbil?
Laser eyes.
The feed up ass.
Look lively!
How's this still working? I mean, I thought they... Oh, wait. Emergency power. Wow. They just come right in shooting.
Well, duh.
Oh, my God. Homelander hamster. Oh, my God. And it's helping Frenchie because he was nice to it. And it knows. Yep, Butcher's going to end up having to use powers, whether he wants to or not. Do it. Canary is giving you permission left and right these days. What about the weapon? If that weapon is real and they came here with it, yep, this is what it's like to be Homelander. MM! Oh, so you did take it. And you became an Ant-Man.
Are you sure?
Interesting, because he's afraid of being small. So it really does amplify what you already are. He becomes adorable. You just killed someone, Huey. Was this a second true kill?
Digs out.
Oh man, he's angry. Ooh, he's angry.
You're better than this, kid.
Notice he didn't say that to Butcher.
I'm sorry, okay? It's just,
Everybody's disappointed in you, Huey. All right, open it up. Let's see what Winter Soldier redo we've got going on in the show. And how intact is he is another thing I'm wondering. Because if the weapon is real and they did use it on him, then he's probably all jacked up. Maybe he's just like a torso now. Uh-oh. Well, his powers still exist. And he's definitely intact. So this weapon clearly is not a real thing. Or maybe it's something that can knock them out or something, but clearly didn't kill him. Your dick's out.
It's okay.
No, do not kill Frenchie like this. Run! Frenchie, run! Show, you better not have just killed Kimiko. You better not. I swear to you. Get that out of her so she can heal. Get that out of her so she can heal.
Boy, she's not healing.
Oh my god, that's what he can do.
She's not healing.
He takes powers away.
Monko.
Open your eyes, Kimiko. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Kimiko, stay with us.
Look at Frenchie.
Give her some of the Temp-V. That might spark her up.
Monko. Monko. Kimiko.
Come on now, try something.
Ain't no team for me to hold together no more. Monko.
No, please, no.
You made sure of that.
Kimiko!
Inject her with the Temp-V. Jump starter.
Who wants to see Starlight and me fly? Huh?
So I'm pretty sure in the comics, Starlight can fly on her own. And so can Maeve.
I have a view I really want to share with you. It's gonna blow your mind.
Oh my god.
Now that is the view of a lifetime.
Oh my god.
Stop it! You know how that ends. And besides, this is your fault as much as it is mine.
A-Train ratted on him.
If you step 1 inch out of line, I mean, if you so much as fucking blink the wrong way, then that, my love,
Happens to Huey.
Huey. Say it. So I know. That'll be Huey.
Wow.
That'll be Huey.
There it is. Find your own way home.
I knew he was going to leave her here. Man, I really hope that Huey and Butcher's powers are enough to deal with Homelander. Holy shit. I didn't expect Supersonic to exit the series quite so quickly. I mean, I knew something was wrong with him and A-Train, but, like, I was worried that it was because he was going to betray Starlight, but working with A-Train, you know? But, nope. A-Train used it to get leverage. Not leverage, but to get brownie points with Homelander. So, things going forward. For one, I don't know how Homelander's planning on covering up what happened with their brand new, freshly minted new member of the Seven, who suddenly is gone. I mean, this is exactly what Edgar was talking about. There's no one to cover for Homelander anymore. There's no one to clean up his messes from when he does something absurdly stupid. But there is light at the end of the tunnel in a weird sort of way. I think this soldier boy can take powers away. I don't know whether he takes them for himself or he just nullifies them. And I don't know how long the effect of that is. But if he can take Homelander's power away, then obviously they'll be able to fight him, you know? I don't know if that's what's going to happen, though. I'm really worried about Kimiko right now, since she's not healing. I don't know why none of them are thinking about the fact that maybe they could, like, sort of boost her a little bit real quick with that Temp-V, just enough for her to, powers to come back. I mean, I don't even think Butcher cares, to be perfectly honest. And Huey seems to be experiencing a weird sort of euphoria right now, so it's like he doesn't care anymore either. And that was something I was worried about from the beginning, was that Huey would become more and more like Butcher as this series went on, to the point where he started to lose, you know, his inherent goodness, you know? But I guess that's a question to ask. Was he really actually good? Or was he just someone who was weak? And so he acted the way he did because he knew that the consequences would be greater than he would ever actually be able to face. And now he's got all this power flooding through him at the moment, so he feels like someone who doesn't have to worry about consequences for the first time. And I guess we'll see who he really is with that, you know? So I know a lot of people are saying that they really hope that, like, they wouldn't keep the whole powers thing going for the series. But I hope they do, because I say all the time that you really find out who a person is when you give them complete power with no consequences. Because then you'll see who they truly are. They will act the way they've always wanted to act. Because consequence, or the fear of consequence, is a big part of regulating our behavior. Sometimes the consequences we worry about are very personal, so they're harder to spot. Sometimes they're societal, like, you know, the people who quite clearly are only not murdering and raping people because there's laws against it and they worry about going to jail. Or people who are parts of religions and don't do bad things purely because they worry about going to some sort of horrible afterlife. But if they knew for a fact that such a thing didn't exist, would probably turn into raving lunatics who just did whatever they wanted to whomever they wanted, whenever they wanted. So I'm curious to see where these characters go when there are basically no consequences for their actions. Still sitting here thinking to myself about how I'm gonna riot if Kimiko or Annie die. And the show right now is testing me on this because it's trying to make it look like Kimiko's about to die. And I am not gonna be happy about that show. But I'm gonna be happy about that. But also, we can close the door on A-Train's redemption story. Clearly, there's no redemption possible for him. He's just... Even the whole thing about being there for the community, I think it's just a cynical thing he's doing. He doesn't really give a fuck. He just wants his image to soar. He's just like Homelander in that respect. So him, Deep, and Homelander, this horrific trio. But unfortunately, I think that means that Maeve is probably a goner, because I don't think Homelander really gives a fuck about what happens with her anymore. But I worry that he's going to try to make her suffer as much as he can first. So I worry about why can't I think of her name right now? Maeve's girlfriend. That Homelander's going to hurt her in front of Maeve before he kills her, just to really rub it in. Anyway, guys, yet another insane episode of The Boys with a lot of horror, like just unbelievable shit happening. Soldier Boy's out on the loose now because they clearly don't know where he went, and that's going to cause a whole bunch of ripple effects throughout the whole world of the series too. So let me know what you guys thought of it, what your speculation is, where you think everything's going, and yeah, just talk to me in the comments. Do me a favor as always and do your best to stay safe and be well, and I will see you for the next bonkers episode of this incredible show. Bye-bye.